Happy Sunday. Welcome home, fam. So today the download I got was soul coaching. You are relearning how to live, but to live for you as like the main character in your life. So it was actually a very beautiful download. It was that, and just you've persevered, right? Like you've gone the distance, you've done the work, you still are. So they just want you to continue to have faith, but also they want you to breathe. They need you to take a breath. They need you to listen to your intuition. For some, sidebar, I may or may not have a baseball game on right now because it's the CWS finals and LSU kicked ass last night and it's game 2 and but I'll tell you what, this Coastal pitcher too, damn. Anyways, okay. That was part of the message too, actually. I mean, after, I don't even know, 139 pitches or 140 pitches last night, Anderson for LSU shut out basically. And he was still throwing at 100, 100 miles per hour. That is us. Because then I watched a show after that, which I highly recommend. It's on Disney if you have Disney Plus. It's like a National Geographic show. I think it's called Underdogs. It's Ryan Reynolds. And he's like National Graphicing nature, right? But it's all about like the underdogs. And he's doing it in like a Deadpool energy. I highly recommend watching it. It's very entertaining, but it was the same message. It was this, we didn't look like who we are, which supports my whole God likes drag. He hides us in plain sight, because then he uses us as examples, right? We are examples of faith. We are examples of what believing in something that you can't see is, right? So, just like, I think, okay, I'm not going to lie. It was a little bit hard to watch because like, I don't like to watch like real life animal movies and I don't like bugs. I mean, I don't like dislike bugs. I just don't like want to watch them. But the first animal was like a honey badger, right? And it is literally being chased by a pack of wild dogs, and they have it in their it's like there's like a pack of them on this honey badger, and it is like stretching it and it is off the ground. One dog has it here and the other dog has it here, and he's fine. He survives it because his skin is like stretchy and blubbery and thick and like whatever, and it's tough, like okay. Oh my gosh, I was squirming, I'm not gonna lie, watching it, and I was like, I can't watch. Same with baseball, not gonna lie. But we are the underdogs, okay? We are the ones that, in baseball, we don't gotta be taken out, right? It may look like it, but no, we don't. Because God hides us in plain sight. That is the most important thing I think I could say to you guys, is he knows that you are tired, and your spirit team knows you're tired, and they know everything you've done, and they're so proud of you because you've had faith and you've gone the distance and you've put the work in, right? Like, it's time for your blessings to start coming in. And that's why he's saying he needs you to breathe. He needs you to sit with yourself for a minute. He needs you to breathe. He needs you to truly listen to yourself, because that is how we ground ourselves, okay? Because what's coming in is going to blow your mind. So he wants you to release any fear that you may have about what's coming, about the future. Like, you have mastered yourself. You are a visionary. You're being used. You are a channel, okay? He is going to restore faith in him through you, through this collective. So if there's any ounce of fear that's, or worry or doubt, no. What you need will be given to you when you need it. And you're going to be okay, okay? Like, here comes this, I just saw that. I just thought about that. Here comes the sun. I got really cold. So I just grabbed a sweatshirt, and that's a card that I have been seeing a lot today, is the Sun. So let's see what's going on here. Let's get this going. All right, we'll start with, you know, my ride or die here, the psychic tarot. All right, angels, Heavenly Father, spirit guides, archangels. Okay, that must want to come out. All of those in and around our higher selves. What is it that you want this beautiful collective to know on this super, super fucking hot Sunday? What is it, June 20? I don't even know. What is today? The 22nd? Sunday, June 22nd? I don't know. I can't. I think it's the 22nd. All right. It's so funny. I have like this sense of excitement and like not so much anxiety, but I don't know what for. And I do feel like that is an energy the collective is experiencing. But then on the other side, all I can feel is dread. So I do feel as if maybe somebody has, in Karmicville has awakened and seen the light, so to say. And like their obstacle or like the problem is, you know, hey, yeah, they got to swallow their own venom. They have to reap the harvest of what they sowed. But they so desperately want to be back with you or want to be back in your energy, and they can't get there. And that is strife. Their fate, their fate was to go down the wrong path with a very, very dark, demonic, nasty, karmic energy who was going to literally bleed them dry, take everything from them, and then leave them, right? So it was like, and however it is done to them will be what they did to you, sort of, kind of, you know, take it how it resonates. Like if it's a cheating situation, if it's a workplace where, you know, they libel, slander, you know, whatever the situation may be, a group of friends, a family, whoever was extremely close to you treated you horribly and chose the wrong option. And I think when I say the proverbial saw the light, they are now seeing the karmic that they are with, because the karmic that they are with is somebody who tried to mask in your, like in collective, in your energy, tried to market themselves as you and say, we're going to have so much more. We're going to have this. I have this and this and this, and I have this much money in the bank, and I'm going to do this, and we're going to be so great. And when you are with like somebody who is so surface level and concerned about public opinion and how much money they have in the bank, you know, greedy, narcissistic energies, okay, materialistic, gold digger energies, they went for that. And the karmic knew that that was the ticket, and now they have to suffer their consequences. And like I said, the obstacle and that heaviness and that fear that I'm feeling is them, you know, realizing, oh shit, like we really screwed up the best thing we ever had, and now we can't even get near them, right? Like, and the sad part is, for some, obviously not for all, but they're already in karma, like they're experiencing karma, but yet they're still trying to attack you, right? And like that's making it's like they just keep adding to their suffering. So while I was shuffling here, the two cards that came out, I have harmony here and then strength, or harmony and power. So collective, I said, confirmation, harmony and power. All right, you are balanced, okay? They underestimated how strong you were, but you know, you got, like, you as you took the L, right? You took the L, but you didn't focus on the L. You flipped the energy and saw, like, oh shit, like, look what I can do now. Or, you know, like there were little tiny things that happened in your life after this energy exited your life that made it easy for you to start to see that, oh shoot, like I really was messed up. Like some maybe were never dreaming, and then the minute this energy left, they started to dream. or some couldn't, you know, they didn't enjoy reading, or they didn't enjoy writing, or they didn't enjoy things that they used to, and like they're finding like these little joys are coming back. That's the sneaky way that spirit and the universe work in your favor. Like, you might have heard songs, like if you were like okay, I hear you. Okay. In my experience, I am a lyrical person. I am a writer. I love words, speech. Okay. I see the pen as a sword. I see your tongue as a sword. And when I took the 2x4s to my face, it was music. And I would hear songs from like my high school era. You know, I mean, my God, I graduated high school in 1997. So take that, how that resonates, right? And then it went to like 80s movie songs, right? And then it would be TV shows, or it would be movies, and it would be like, you know, a line a character said, or it would be in a commercial. So I would get these little like messages, and I didn't put it all together until it took me a little while, but I had some healing to do. And then I had some physical healing to do, which was brutal. But, you know, it's interesting how the universe works for you. And when you start to see it, how quick things change. So it's like, we are finally starting to see the goodness, and like those who hurt us or not. And that's the energy tug. And I do want to say that might have something to do with this fear, because it's projection. So let's see. At the bottom, what did it say? Awareness. You are aware. You know who you are. You know your energy. You know your strength. You know your power. Okay. They did not. You were like how you are right now, how you glow, like your glow up, and you surviving this and coming out even better. That was not anywhere in their thoughts, right? Like, they never thought this would happen. And I think what's coming for them they never saw it coming either. Like, it's gonna be bad. Yeah, I just saw the universe and fertility. Like, how dare you mess with and try to control an empress and emperor energy? Like, you can't do that. Like, who do you think you are, right? Like, you can't do that. All right, so show me any obstacles or blockages here for this beautiful collective. The world, universe. The world is, you have the world at your fingertips at this point, and it is supporting you. The universe is supporting you. It is a very much ask and you shall receive energy. It's the door finally closing. Like I said, they know they cannot return. Memories and advanced, yep. You took what you needed. This is like a, yes, you understand nostalgia. Yes, you respect the past. You respect the energies that have been in your life and the situations you have been through, but you're not fucking glory daysing it. Like, we ain't fucking Bruce Springsteen. We ain't stuck in that song, Glory Days, all right? These karmics are. And now, since you closed the door, you've healed to the point now where God's like, okay, I'm closing it, all right? So, like I said, the world is at your fingertips. You have the knowledge of who you are. You now know what you needed to learn, okay? And that's why there's accelerated motion. I mean, the sky is the limit. And this is all because you walked away. Emotional withdrawal. You realize, hey, you know what? It isn't worth it. That's not where my energy belongs. I'm not doing this anymore. You took the L. But you chose it. You chose it. This 8 minus 5 is a 3. You are now happy you did what you did. And you are going to see how happy God and the universe and your spirit team are for you. Because it is going to show up. I do also have a sense, yeah, see, look at that. More movement forward. I also, this is very weird. I do think, especially here, and the world card, there are some I don't think are going to make it. But I mean, this is not new energy. I think you're pricing this in in lots of readings. Readers are picking up on it. They did so much to you that was so nasty. They're not going to be able to handle their karma, especially if they're still doing things, right? Especially if they're still trying to you know, put blockages in your way. And I do get the sense of that. But it's not working. Ooh, there's an argument. What's happening? See, tensions. There is tension. There's two. Why are they fighting? Something. Oh, piss. Somebody's what is happening? I mean, like, they're like the coach and the umpire, like, he's like, the coach is in the umpire's face. You can tell they're mad. I mean, he's like, what's happening? Sorry. It's like, I think I said it the other day. It's like getting hot in hell for them. Like, what did I say? There's going to be charges filed next week, or like that came out in a reading. Maybe somebody's going to blow up, like pop off, because that, you know, that's also like things that they would try to do, because you have peace, right? You're protecting your peace. You can't put a $ on your peace of mind. I think that's from like Zach Brown bands. There's like no $ on the peace of mind. This I've come to know. Yeah. All right. And they don't like that. So I think that's the problem. That's, you know, they're going to try to do anything they can, right? All right. Show me harmony, please. Harmony, community. Look, you guys, you know, you're finding yourself. Your tribe is coming. Number 8 might be significant. We have, oh my gosh, 1, 2, 3. We have 4 8s out here. All right, show me power. A leg up. A leg up. Okay. Yeah. That's a 7. Oh my gosh. 7, 8. Okay. Things are in order. So yeah, you, like I said, they didn't know who you were. Or if you tried to tell them, they didn't believe you, nor did they think you would ever stand up from what they were throwing at you or find out what they were doing. Okay. You, again, like I said, they now are aware of who you are and how divinely protected and divinely connected you are. Yeah. So not only now do you have spirit and your strength as a leg up, but you're starting to find your tribe and your community, right? Watch, you know, you have a leg up. You're getting some assistance and you understand the importance of being able to receive it and accept it, right? Yeah. Awareness, my next 2 cards here. Awareness. You know what isn't for you and that you can trust. You have a deeper understanding of how things work, which is why knowing what wasn't for you was easy to, you know, so we have a 6. We have 6, 7, 8. Again, like I said, things are in order. And this is another 7. Okay. This not for you card, I don't know if I can even get it to show on the camera. I'll see. But it's like a chessboard, right? Chess versus checkers. And it's somebody like, it's like someone's gonna flip the board. You see that? There's a hand there. And then like this fortune cookie, I don't know. This fortune cookie says no open, nopen. It's like someone's gonna flip the fucking board. And you understand what that means because you have a deep knowing. You understand, okay? And I'm looking at happy, happy and milk and honey. So, I mean, it's not even checkmate anymore. Like the board, like God is just gonna, that's what like they're not gonna see it coming. Accelerated motion here. Yeah. To the sea. To the sea. You're just like, okay. It's another 7. You're just like, see, there's like a little face here. And you're just, okay. I'm just going to go with the flow. All right. To the sea. You know, she's sitting here. It looks like she's in a bathtub, but like it's a boat. And she's just thinking. And there's a little arrow that's kind of like, there's 2 arrows. Like, so she's trusting spirit. This is that, hey, God or source, whatever you refer to it. I say God, but needed you. They needed you to take action, right? To walk through the doors that they were opening. And once you walk through those doors, then they put you in shotgun and they're steering. And you just have to sit back and you breathe and you have to be still. Think about what the signs you're getting. Okay? Using your intuition, strengthening your intuition, strengthening your connection with your team. Yeah, blessed. See, emotional withdrawal, emotional loss. You realized. Highly blessed, highly favored. Things are coming in for you, okay? That's a 4. So we have a lot of, how many 4s do I have? 4s, just 2. And then let's see here. What is memories of love here with universe? Yep. Chaos and conflict in the reverse, okay? Chaos and conflict in the reverse. You healed from the past. You closed the door. Now, chaos and conflict, God is going to finish it for you, right? You're not living in a state of chaos and conflict anymore. No, you are what? Protecting your peace. God is going to help. Source is going to help you. Relief is coming. What is it, like a relief pitcher? The relief pitcher is, I can't make it up. Look at that. Masculine energy, help is coming in. I just see, there's just a little notification. There was a homicide here this morning. I didn't read all of it, but. So yang energy, okay? Action, taking the action, you know, taking care of business, sort of, you know, you're taking care of business. But that you are ready also, like community. It could be a love interest coming in, you know. Lots of twin flame energy around here, but it could, again, also just be you. Like, nope, I'm standing my ground. I'm not giving in. I'm not giving in to fear. All right. Could also, like I said, it could also be somebody coming in. It's that leg up. All right. 23 minutes here. Let me do some tarot real quick. I'm going to record. I did see somebody ask that they wanted me to record that Psalm 91, so I will do that. I will do that. Strength card and the 8 of Pentacles. What did I say? Like, you mastered yourself. Like, you self-mastery. I see the 9 of Pentacles energy, your glow up. Like, you be looking real good. Like, you be looking great, actually, which is probably just another thing that fucking pisses them off. But yeah, they can't trap you anymore. The 8 of Swords, they can't trap you anymore. Holy crap, that was a nice catch. Gosh, it's so windy too. Like, I cannot get over the wind here where I'm at. The heat and the wind. It is changing. Like, something is blowing in and something is blowing out. It is crazy here. I'm in my basement, which is generally really quiet, and I can hear wind rattling things. It sounds almost like thunder, which is fine. It's, you know, we have a heated, we're like, it's going to be hotter than the face of the sun today as well. So, and the dogs don't like to go outside when it's that hot, and when it's windy, they don't either. So it's kind of nice. We're just hanging out in the basement. Hopefully you guys are, you know, thriving and having a good Sunday, or whenever it is that you see this. Oh, also know all of my messages are timeless, right? So whenever you see it, that's when you're meant to see it. I always forget to say that. All right, what here do we have with this harmony here? 6, harmony. Another 6. 6 of Swords. 6 of Swords. So this is you transitioning, moving on, right? Like, go to the sea. To the sea, okay? There's movement here, balance. You know, you have started to feel balance, but more is coming. All right, what is power? Ooh. Victory, recognition. 6 of Wands. We got air energy, we got fire energy, air and fire, heat and wind outside. I was just talking about that. So this is victory, progress, public recognition. This is also self-confidence too, right? You know, you may be in the public eye, or whatever has happened, you may be getting victory because it may be made public what's going on. And they may, you know, vindication that way, maybe. What's this awareness here? Strength. You know who you are. You tamed the monsters. All right, you tamed your beasts. No one can hurt you. They can't control you anymore because you don't live in fear, which is where they reside. Okay, and like I said, that was the one thing that I was picking up, was that let go of that fear. Don't be afraid of destiny. All right, you have persevered and you have mastered what was needed to be mastered. In fact, you did more than you needed to, actually. So what is coming into you, you don't need to worry about. Like I said, whatever you need will be there when you need it. Not a moment too soon and not a moment too late. Okay, not at all. Like, you will not have to worry at all. So trust. That's why they want you to just take breaths, just breathe, be still, listen to your intuition. Okay, pay attention to signs and synchronicities. What is this 8 here? Accelerated motion. So something is coming in because something is your glow up, your strength, you not giving up is causing something to fall apart pretty damn quickly. And I do think that's what you're going to get information about. All right, so some sort of, look here. I'm staring at the 9 of Swords and the Sun, and the next 2 cards are emotional withdrawal and emotional loss. Somebody is really, really, really not doing well. Oh dear Lord, with the Death card. Somebody is not handling your glow up very well because it is doing nothing except shining the light on what they did to you. And now they are in a very, very, very dark energy. But also they live in a dark energy, but now it's more of they're just refusing to see their wrongness, right? They may see that they lost out on you, but they're not willing to admit why. It's like they see point A and point B, but they can't draw the line. If that makes any sense. Sorry, Dexter. Yeah, this just fell and it landed in the reverse. So Spirit must want that in the reverse. It's like this is sadness, carelessness, arrogance. They can't see the connection. It is very much pity me, right? Still, it is, I think. All right, what's this memories of love here? Memories of love, heartbreak. Yeah, they're hurt, which is why they act like this. And it's over. Ace of Wands. Ace of Wands and the 8 of Wands with the Wheel of Fortune and the World. Folks, I'm telling you, this is going to be on the news. 2 World cards. The Wheel of Fortune, karma at hand, coming in swiftly, the 8 of Wands and the Ace of Wands. That's the 9 of Wands. Fuck. The 9 of Wands. If there wasn't a card, like that's your ancestors, right? And that's perseverance and determination, yes. Like, and that's like you fought the battles, like you're tired, you're battle worn, but like you're the wounded healer, right? You know you're protected. You know You have forces protecting you and helping in areas that you can't see, right? And you're okay with that because you get it. You're a deep thinker, right? You understand how things work and you've done things by the book. These people have not. When you resonate or when you like just live in this energy and you act out of this energy, that's what you're getting back, okay? So these are greedy fuckers. These people try to control your life. But, you know, here, I cannot, look, you have stability coming in, right? Because you chose to master yourself. So good news is coming in here. Balance. The angels are here. What's next? Look, oh my God. The 10 of Pentacles and the star. You are the fucking star. They never thought you would heal. And everything you do, every step forward that you take, which when I say step forward, I mean that's getting up and making your bed. That's telling your truth. That's smiling. That's getting ready. Like doing little tiny things, right? Any little thing that you do to move forward, that helps you shine brighter and that gets you closer to this. So, wow. All right, Spirit, let's get a message here. What do the cosmos want you to know? And then we'll get a couple cards from here, and then I have they wanted me to pull from this soul coaching deck and as some advice for you. So, and then we'll tie this up. This looks so good for you though. Like you are coming into something that is glorious and it's going to make you very, very happy because you have really done the work here. And they never thought you would. Underdog, baby. All right. What is this? What's the cosmic message here? Live your life with both feet in. Commit to being here fully. All right? You are doing that. You are living your life fully. You committed to the mystical side. You committed to your spiritual gifts. You committed to the call. They will not, okay? Yes, you are a spirit in a human body, okay? But now you're merging the two, right? You're not, there's no divide. You're fully committed to being his channel, her channel, whatever you want to say, source's channel. You are uniting, right? You chose to answer the call. Find ways to lighten up and not take everything so seriously. I love that. That's what I've been saying all week. Find your joy, right? Like go out and play. When you are playing, you are happy and you're like a child, right? That is when you are closest to source. And that's when downloads come in. That's when you strengthen your connection. That's when your intuition strengthens, all right? And then also, guess what? That's when divine timing works. And that's when blessings come in. And so find something that makes you happy, laugh. Find joy in the mundane things. Find the miracles in the mundane. And when you find something that excites you, go all in and enjoy the ride. Thank you for these validations, Spirit. I'm so thankful for the confirmations here. And remember, you can't change anyone but yourself. And that was a lesson you needed to be reminded of, right? And a little bit of faith goes a long way. Remember that. What did I say? God is using you as the example. He is restoring faith. He's going to use you to restore faith in him and what he can do. Not with just not with a scream, but with a whisper. That's what he's doing. All right. Let's see here. You can see, if you guys are watching this, like hopefully it'll post here soon. If you turn on the baseball game, you can see the wind. It is insane. This could be the game, though. This could be the final. All right, at the bottom of the deck here, I just saw truth, adventure, gratitude. Let's see what does your soul want you to know? What does your soul want you to know, collective? Breakthrough and truth. Eight of Wands, baby. I do. It's coming in. Something is falling apart for those that came against you. And you're going to hear about it. For some of you, it might be publicized. Might be on the web, might be on social media. But you're going to hear about it, and it's going to be an oddity. It's going to be a queer, weird, like, an oddity. Just a weird way of exposing and validating at the same time. And it's going to be embarrassing for the karmic. They don't want, I think that they don't want the world to know that they were deceived or, you know, tricked, or that they fucked up. They don't want the world to know that they were, you know, somebody pulled the wool over their eyes, because that's what they've done their whole life to other people. Alrighty, so that's, you know, and if they may try to spin around, they may try to spin, that's like the thing, the obstacle. They want to come back in and talk to you because they want to control the narrative, right? And they want to get back in your energy because they now know, at least, that they figured it out, that, hey, life was a little bit easier when you were with them, but they can't get to you, right? That's their fucking karma. This is the only way they were going to fucking learn, is to literally be fucking ruined. All right, Spirit, what do they need to hear? What does their soul want them to know? Playfulness. I'm telling you. Playfulness. Stop taking shit so seriously. Have fun. The worst is over. Abundance. If you are playful, abundance will come through. I don't know what else you want me to say. It's that simple. Simplicity. Okay? Finding the miracles in the mundane. Watch a fucking baseball game. Power. Power. Strength. Joy. Power. Strength. And joy. They underestimated who you are. Essence. I cannot. Okay? They underestimated who you were. I swear to God, we are like rewriting history. Helen of Troy. That's what, I got that download the other day too. I got that download about Helen of Troy, like the face that launched 1,000 ships. And I think it took like, is it Agamemnon or what? I don't know which brother it was, but it took him like 10 years to get her back or something. But I got the download about that, right? The Helen of Troy, like the face that launched 1,000 ships. Helen in Paris, you know, if you look into that. But then like I've been watching the show Scandal because I love it, and I'll just put it on. And one of the episodes that was on, it was where they were calling her, like Olivia Pope, the Helen of Troy. And I was like, what? So then I figured out that, oh, there must be a message there. We must be the Helens of Troy. Our essence is amazing. Yeah, I can't. Look at that, Grace. Look, we are the Helens of Troy. And I think LSU just got us, like, yep, LSU's got a run. Yay! Look at that here. It's time for you to emerge. It's time for you to play, right? You've had your breakthroughs, and it's time for you to take action. This says action here, if you can, like, that says action, breakthrough, and light. Let the world see who you are, because your new beginning is here. Don't look back. Whatever is, yep, you've surrendered, you have faith, and don't look back. Stay committed to the path that you're on, okay? Trust your intuition. Take some time out. Yeah, you're beautiful. Your beauty, your glow up is insane, okay? Insane. Beauty. Let the world see that, because what's in here is now radiating, okay? Let the world see that. And I'm going to end it $39.55. I love you guys so much. I hope you found something that resonated in this with you. Just know you are so beautiful and you are so strong, okay? Your resilience is Guinness Book of World Records level, okay? Most people would not survive the awakening that you collective have, okay? Find gratitude in the universe for helping you get through it, okay? I know you already do have gratitude for the universe, but really, really, really thank the universe. Thank those that harmed you. Thank those that came against you, because that's why you are the diamond that you are. And sit with it and love yourself for it. Trust who you are. Trust your intuition. Just breathe in peace, okay? Enjoy the peace you found, because it's not going anywhere. You have this new beginning that is going to be so beautiful. And you're literally walking through the door of it, okay? Don't look back. Do not worry about what's happening, because you took what you needed from that and you're going. You're gone. Okay? You're like Tracy Chapman. You got a fast car. You're fucking out. You don't need that shit, right? Because you are emerging as this beautiful, graceful, powerful, joyful, strong, abundant, beautiful, playful self. Let the world see it, okay? All right, I love you guys so much. I'll see you in the next video. Bye for now.